I dug out our social studies book, the Green Social Studies book. I'm not sure if you have been reading out of yours at all or taking a look, but I wanted to show you something because we've been talking about the continents and we've been throwing in the oceans, and I just wanted to show you that way in the back of the book is a section called For Your Reference. And there are some sections that are useful, like a glossary, which is like a mini dictionary and index. But the first section in this very back of the book is called an atlas, and I think you're going to like it. It is a set of maps. And the first map is a world map. And, of course, it has the continents listed for you. You can see North America and South America. There's Africa and Europe and Asia, Australia, and Antarctica. Now also the oceans are shown. So you can see the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic, which runs right in the middle, the Indian Ocean, and then of course the Pacific Ocean is over here again because this is a map that has been flattened, right? The world is actually round like a sphere, a ball, and the Pacific Ocean is quite large, so that it shows up on both ends of this map. And then we have the Arctic Ocean at the top. Now, I wanted to mention one other thing, and this map from our social studies book does not show it, but most countries in the world are now recognizing a fifth ocean called the Southern Ocean that is at the bottom part, the southern, by the southern most part of the earth. And so the United States, actually, I did a little researching because Aiden's mom had mentioned I had left the Southern Ocean off the list, and I knew there was another one that was being debated, so I did some looking around on the internet, and I'm discovering that the United States does now recognize a fifth ocean called the Southern Ocean, so you can add that to your list. It's not on this map, but you might just find it interesting just to open up this atlas and just look at the names of the countries. Get to know them. Practice reading them. Have someone at home help you pronounce country names like Venezuela. There's Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Paraguay, Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay, Chile. Those are South American countries. Of course, in North America, you can see clearly Canada, the United States, which is our country, Mexico, and they haven't labeled all the Central American countries here. Well, actually, they didn't label them there, but I'm thinking, sure enough, down at the bottom corner, they have them: Belize and Guatemala, El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, Panama, Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic. So just learning to read those names and getting a sense of where they are in the world. European countries, they don't show them here, but if you go down to the bottom corner, they're showing you the names of those countries. Italy, where I was planning to travel this next fall. Sadly, my trip has been postponed with everything going on in the world right now, but Italy and Spain and France, the United Kingdom, Ireland, Scotland should be in there somewhere. Denmark and Sweden and Norway, and on it goes. And of course all of the African countries and the Asian countries, and just take a look and read through some of those. And it's just a good idea to get to know where some of these places are in the world, right? Some of them are harder to say. Kazakhstan, I'm not even sure how to say that one. Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Iran, Kuwait, Iraq, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Yemen. I hear some of these names on the news a lot, and some I don't hear very much at all. So interesting. So my challenge is to you is to get out that Green Social Studies book and spend some time in it. This is a map of the world, but it's a physical map. So this map's purpose is to show you the high points and the low points of the topography, like where the mountains are, where the plains are. It has a map key that shows you different colors on this map, what they would look like tundra in Alaska, where it's like frozen land where trees can't really grow. The mountains, the mixed forest, grasslands, evergreen forest, arid would be like desert areas. And so you don't see all of the states labeled and separated. You don't even see the country names, just the continents. But you can still kind of see the mountain ranges, the Rocky Mountains, the Andes Mountains, which follow. We talked about these when we read the Mount Everest story. The Himalayas, where Mount Everest is. Look at there. It's labeled, isn't it? So just studying maps can be very interesting. High mountains with the little dark triangle are the mountain peaks. And again, you'll see the ocean names and the continent names. Just getting familiar with where those things are. The Western Hemisphere, though, if you divided the Earth into 2 half hemispheres, and this would be the Western Hemisphere they're showing you, and then you turn and you see a United States political map. This is our country, the United States. Of course, there's our state, Wisconsin, but they have here divided the United States by color code for sections of the United States. Pink is the Northeast, orange being the Southeast. We live in the yellow, which is the Midwest. We are a Midwestern state. Green is the Southwest. The purple is the West. And so there's a lot you can learn from maps and being familiar with those things. So spend some time there. You can write it on your reading log if you're reading and enjoying this. I think it's very interesting. And I know you guys got excited every time I pulled maps down in the front of our classroom. So why not open up your own maps today and enjoy?